to hike the Appalachian Trail. Though it is often stated that is a desired feat by many hiking enthusiasts, hiking the Appalachian Trail is one of the biggest physical commitments a hiker could make, and it is packed with dangers and physical pressures. Through research, I gained knowledge about the dangers of hiking the Appalachian Trail and what preparation, both mentally and physically, should look like. Because of the dangers that are faced, hiking the Appalachian Trail is a mentally and physically agonizing commitment that takes resolve and focus. I will be talking about the length of the trip, the dangers faced on the trip, and the preparation needed for the trip. The Appalachian Trail is the longest footpath in America at 2,168 miles, which is, if you walk directly west from here, the equivalent of walking from here in Toms River, New Jersey, into Nevada. It is almost a coast-to-coast trip. That kind of a hike would take you through the bulk of New Jersey, the entire width of Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, Utah, and part of Nevada. Those are large states. This is a long hike. If you were to hike the actual Appalachian Trail, you would hike into 14 different states. Maine, as you can see on your handout, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. You would need to commit 5 to 7 months to the journey. You would also take an average of 5 million steps. The length of the trip, however, is only part of what makes the trip difficult. Though the length produces many types of physical pain, the dangers and pains faced by nature are the real threat. The physical pains produced by the length of the trip are described by Noelle de Cavalcante, a thru hiker on the trail, in the book Walking the Appalachian Trail. She writes, "I lost 40 pounds. I pulled knee ligaments, got blisters, shin splints, twisted ankles, and a stress fracture. I hurt my Achilles and lost my toenails. I pinched a nerve in my neck and got poison ivy, and a million cuts, scratches, and lacerations. I had hurts I can't even remember." But the real dangers, as they say it, are described by Larry Luxembourg in his book, Walking the Appalachian Trail. It's possible to get mauled by a bear or bitten by a poisonous snake. But the odds of having a traffic accident on the way to the trailhead are much greater. One likely will encounter other miseries or dangers on the trail. Possibilities include heat and cold, snow and rain, malnutrition, hypothermia, giardia, diarrhea, drowning, lightning, and pack snatching. Serious crime, while rare, has happened. There have been murders, rapes, and less serious assaults. Hiking the Appalachian Trail is no small commitment, with no small physical price to pay. As I already stated, hiking the Appalachian Trail will take 5 to 7 months to hike, but what must also be factored in is the several months of preparation that must go into that as well. Many questions must be answered in preparation. As cited in Long Distance Hiking Lessons from the Appalachian Trail, Roland Muser talks about many of the questions that need to be answered. How many miles a day will be hiked? What means of water purification will I use? What kind of backpack will I use? Where will I set up camp? Will I use a tent, a shelter, or will I sleep under the stars? These are questions that Muser poses questions and more questions to and answers to. But these are all questions that have way more entailed in them than meets the eye. What must be factored into these plans is that on a 5 to 7 month long hike, you need the highest of quality in materials. Bottom line, there's a cost involved. There's a physical cost involved, there's a time cost involved, and there's a monetary cost involved. hiking the Appalachian Trail is no small feat. I'm psyched. Do you want to join me?